and I'll keep it hush.
Alright, what's up guys? So in response to my last video, which got some pretty great feedback about, I actually did sponsors for small channels, now I'm going to go and move ahead in the right direction and go to networks, which can be a really kind of helpful thing for smaller channels and all around. Now, I'm going to go over the 3 best ones for smaller channels. Now, it's kind of loosely defined here. The first 2 I'm going to show you are for small channels like me. However, there is a 3rd one that I'll show you, which is like a small to mid, which can be a really super helpful one. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, Curse. It's actually, I use their chat normally, which is a really fantastic thing. You guys should check that out too. But for now, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about networks if you don't know. Basically, what they do for you is they support you. They just give you access to sponsors that are like exclusive to them. They help you out with some legal issues, like if someone click bombs your ads, they'll help you out rather than you losing your ability to earn forever. They give you free things like royalty-free music and free templates, intros, and that kind of stuff. And they generally just give you support, like 24/7, which can be fantastic if you get the right network. I'm here to tell you guys which ones you should get and which ones you should avoid. So I've heard some horror stories about ones where it just screws up their channel and they have to sometimes like hire a lawyer to get the network off their back. So I'm going to start right away right here at Purity. These guys are the ones I'm currently operating under. I haven't been for very long or anything, but I do know a little bit about them. I've done a lot of research and stuff in preparation for this. The main things to know here, I'm going to click join us right away. The main thing to know is that they are really good for giving you a percentage of your money. Like, I know ones like Freedom, which I'll get to in a minute, give you a 60-40% cut, which isn't that good, but, I mean, you're not asking for much if you're a small channel starting out. However, these guys do a 70-30%, which is pretty good. I know it's got a tier scaling system, so you can get better than that. Otherwise, right here, ad sale teams, huge thing for these guys. They say down here, it gives you a lot more money than you'd normally get for 1,000 monetized views. Saying, you know, if you guys are getting a lot of views, this can be fantastic for you. Otherwise, things like this 24/7 system or support system is really nice if you have any questions. I know these guys do generally answer within a couple hours, which can be fantastic. Otherwise, no withholding tax, that kind of stuff, 0 minimum payout. This is great. What it means is that as soon as you make money, you can take it out right away. There doesn't have to be a minimum amount in there. Now, the main thing about this is there's no lock-in contract, as you can see down there, right over here. This is super important for you guys because I'm sure as we're all small channels, we don't have lawyers or anything to read through contracts, and they can really get you with some of them where you can get stuck with a bad network for up to 3 years. It can just be a bad time. So if you're all looking for a network like this, just make sure you get one with no lock-in contract. Otherwise, on to number 2 would be Vectra. These guys I know a little bit more about. I've done a lot of research with them. Again, no lock-in contracts, huge thing with these guys. 80% payout, which is really good. I know that you can even go up from there. It's an 80-20 split, so these guys I definitely recommend checking out, at the very least, if you're considering one. Otherwise, real-time support. Again, with these guys, they have super fast support. Really nice and everything. Unique benefits, these guys I know give royalty-free music, templates, intros, and they do claim that they help your growth rate. I'm not too sure about that. I have heard some yeses and nos about it. And now, for the 3rd one, this is what I was talking about. These guys are Curse. So, technically for me, in the past month, I have gotten this many views, and they do take like 8,000 or this many. Now, that can be like kind of high and all, but really, if you're able to get to there, Curse is a fantastic network. Like, this and Machinima, I would say, are the best 2 out there. And really, these is what you should gun for. It's what I'm going for right now. And the best part about these guys is they do not have a lock-in contract either. It's really nice. Now, I will say something here. I myself have personal experience with these guys here, Freedom. You're going to hear some good things and you're going to hear some bad things about them. A lot of the good things say, like, hey, they don't have that high of requirement and why not join them? They seem to have high reviews and whatnot. However, when I joined them, it actually took a good month or so for them to send me the actual correct link to get me connected to them. After that, they don't really have a very fair split. 60-40 isn't very good, and it takes a lot of work that they don't really support you with to get higher up. They also claim to support your growth and everything, although I haven't really seen much of that. I've grown a lot over the past couple months, but none of it's been due to them. Now, other than that, I do have to say there have been some horror stories of people who were hooked up to this and had to get lawyers involved because they were not allowed to unlink. It just wasn't happening. They kept taking money. Now, I know that these are just some small complaints about it as an overall, but my main issue with it was that they have tens of thousands of people hooked up, so there's no caring about an individual. They will not take time to help you out specifically. If you're hoping to get the spotlight on them, which you think might give you some publicity, that is good if you can get it. However, it's a very small chance, and they do take several days to respond to any questions. So again, if you guys do want to check these guys out, you can. That's totally up to you. I'm just saying they're not personally for me. Now, if you guys do find any of these interesting, I will be leaving a link to all three down in the description. Actually, all four. I'll leave Freedom too, if you guys do want to check it out. So let me know what you guys all think, if you guys would look at a network or any of your personal experiences with these. Otherwise, I guess leave a like, comment, subscribe for more stuff, and I'll see you all later.